Really creating the page, making sure I have all the stories in order, making sure I have art to match the stories if they're available, and also seeing how much space I have available in terms of what's going to go where and kind of piecing it together. I liken it to putting a puzzle together. I like to have a plan, so basically like I was telling you, make sure I have all the pictures I have for the week taken, all the stories from my freelancers and my other art writers and the staff together, as well as stuff I've done, and figure out what's going to go where. Making a blueprint and making it all fit together. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what. I mean, I get my dummies and my page designs a couple days in advance. I mean, my deadline is Wednesday morning. So I kind of go by the week-to-week basis. Whether, if I have to come in on Sundays or Mondays, that's fine. Generally, though, my other co-editor and I can get it done in one day, all 8 sections in one day. But again, it's going to depend. Area team or a special issue, like if somebody wins a state championship, that's going to require more time, more collaboration between him and I. So I mean, it really depends, but yeah, I generally try to get as early jump as I can, so I'm not up against the wire to be my head. I think a lot of it is the writers that I choose to freelance for me or are able to freelance for me. They have to have a good grasp of the AP style. As long as that works, I mean, the articles are going to flow the way they should, and they're going to make something expendable at the end of the pieces. I was never a big fan of the inverted pyramid going through school because, frankly, I never understood sport, putting sports into that. But as my career advanced, you kind of learn how that works. You don't want a chronological game report. And again, it's just kind of getting what needs to go, what can go, or what should go, and then what can go. Making sure I have writers that I can trust and that know that I'm not doing it to slight them if I do cut their article. I'm doing it for the best of the paper. And that's a battle sometimes. It really is. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose.
Mainly, especially with sports, there's a lot of specific things that'll be in there. Is it correct in AP style? Are the stats correct? Are the quotes make sense? Does it flush well? Especially in sports as well. We try to avoid the hard leads, try to get something maybe interesting that happened in a game. Maybe a fan in the crowd that did something exciting, or a kid who maybe doesn't play a lot scored a goal. Something more than just team A beat team B 4-0. I like to write. I'm a writer. That's why I got into this. And it's just something about telling a story and going to a game and being able to express, what you saw, and you try and be as objective as possible, but at the same time, you're the one telling the story. What people are going to read about the game is in your hands, and there's something fun about being able to express what you saw and put that into words. So that's probably the one thing I enjoy.